You two tricked me. How dare you try to trick me like that? There's no doomsday preparation, no doomsday preppers. It was like being in solitary confinement down there.
All right, you were down.
Now I know how Bradley Manning feels.
Steve, calm down. You were there gone for like 5 minutes, and it was a little April Fool's joke, all right? You can understand a little April Fool's joke, am I right? Come on.
An April Fool's Day joke?
Yeah, April Fools. Everyone knows that ish. Come on.
Oh. Ha 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 ha. Your April Fool's joke didn't fool me.
You sure? Because you seem a little shaken up there just a minute ago.
Definitely not. It's, not like I committed auto-cannibalism or anything. Yeah, it's to survive.
Well, April Fool's Day's over now. Maybe next year we can try out another April Fool's joke on you. You think that might be a possibility, Steve?
We'll see. We'll see.
You guys want to know what's not a joke?
What's that, Dave?
What?
Well, let me tell you, it's Giuseppe's Pizza. It's seriously very good to eat.
Well, Dave, I can't argue with you there, but unfortunately we have to go into another commercial break. But when we come back, Alexis will be joining us to talk about this smash new hit TV show. Have you ever heard of it? It's kind of a jam, Game of Thrones.
What?
Oh, is that Lord of the Rings, the TV series?
Is it with the Hobbit?
No, guys.
Is it Bill Nye the Science Guy?
No, it is. It totally is.
Tommy, I've never seen the show you're talking about before.
I swear to God.
So can we get some Giuseppe's right now?
No, we can't just have these. We're live right now. We're live. This is the nonsense that we're talking about. This is the nonsense that shouldn't be on air. This is the stuff
Mike
that needs
Warren
to be cut and edited out.
Coming.
This is so unprofessional, guys.
Oh, April Fool's.
You're all
from you, unprofessional.
Yeah,
look at you.
I'm so professional.
Look at this.
I always go out and do everything, and
you don't do anything. You sit there and you yell at walls
and
talk
in here,
leprechauns.
You hide around like nothing, and you stink up this place like Brajol. And I swear to God, I'm tired of smelling Braj all day.
Gingers are not leprechauns.
All it is, I come in Braj.
I don't eat Braj.
Well, you definitely smell like it.
I don't
smell
need to
worse
eat.
stuff.
I feed off of information.
All right. Well, regardless, we're going to talk about Game of Thrones. So stay tuned. We'll be coming back soon with some jam and some dynamite and a little bit of that cream cheese, baby. A little bit of that cream cheese.
Oh, cream cheese on our Brajol.
All right, whatever.
All right, we'll see you soon, PSTV. We'll see you.
This portion of PSTV is brought to you by Giuseppe's Pizza, located at 114 Consumer Square, featuring pizza, wings, wraps, salads, and so much more. Giuseppe's also offers delivery 7 days a week, so come on in or take out today.
Welcome back. Everyone loves watching TV. TV shows are the bee's knees. But what about when you don't keep up with those popular shows? I myself don't watch any other shows except my own, so when I hear someone talking about the latest episodes of something, I automatically assume they're talking about me and my show. Unfortunately, you wouldn't believe how many amount of times that's not the truth. Instead, one of the biggest shows on television nowadays is one of magic, battles, beheading, and a little boobage. I, of course, am talking about Game of Thrones, the HBO smash hit. And speaking of smash hits, we have a very fine Alexis joining us in the studio. She's looking finer than ever, if I do say so myself. So, fill us in on this this amazing show, Alexis, that everyone can't get enough of. And welcome.
Game of Thrones.
That's right.
House Stark, House Lannister, House Targaryen, and House Baratheon. Amongst a bunch of other houses, of course. And they all just fight for control over one throne.
Sounds a lot of housing. Maybe it should be called Game of Housing. No? All right, whatever.
Oh.
Do they have one ring to rule them all? Do they?
What? That's Lord of the Rings. I'm talking about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Steve, that's a totally different universe, dude. You got to get with it. Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, totally two different
hello, George R.R. Martin, J.R.R. Tolkien. Both names have two R's for initials, and they're both capitalized, I might add.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that does seem a little fishy. I can see where you're coming from.
It seems a little fishy, but I'm saying that the book series is done by the same person because both names have two capital R's, making Game of Thrones a sequel to Lord of the Rings. And, both stories have swords, arrows, magic, people who die and come back to life.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's wrong. I saw some dude lop a guy's head off in the first 10 minutes of the show, and the pilot, and spoiler alert, the head kept rolling, and no one was coming back from that. That exactly happened in the pilot. I know that.
What?
When you die in a Game of Thrones, you die in a Game of Thrones.
Wow.
Yeah, Steve. No one pulls a Gandalf and comes back to life.
But doesn't Gandalf eventually at the end of the...
You ruined the whole trilogy.
Yeah, Steve. Spoiler alert. God, it's common courtesy. All right. Then again, at this point, if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, you're an absolute idiot.
But if it doesn't end because in 1996, the 4th book came out, and it was called A Game of Thrones.
It's not a sequel to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
the
Steve,
authors are not the same person. Stop talking about it. Let me talk about my theories.
Okay, Alexis, fine. If that is your real name.
Oh, go conspire about something else. My favorite theory is that Jon Snow is actually a Targaryen, and he's one of the 3 heads of the dragon.
There aren't dragons in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, because Game of Thrones isn't Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, sure, Alexis.
Anyways, it's rumored that Jon Snow isn't actually a Stark bastard, but a Targaryen. I've also heard rumors that maybe him and his stepsister, Daenerys Targaryen, might eventually get together and win back the throne and fall in love.
Wait, that's disgusting. There's incest?
Oh, all the Targaryens marry each other. They're a perfect couple anyways. I hope that theory rings true. One of my favorite theories, though, is that the Starks' daughters sword fighting. the Starks' daughter, sword fighting teacher, Syrio Farrell, can change faces, and he actually is
faces
following that Stark daughter and helping her along the way.
That seems pretty sweet, but can I stop you? I can't help but notice all these names are kind of a mouthful. Is it common for them not to be able to pronounce their own names or anybody's name for that matter? Because it's quite a mouthful every time you say a name.
I don't know, I guess.
I'm just saying, we've been here for 2 minutes, and I thought the teleprompter was just spitting out Italian or Czech or some nonsense of that nature.
No, it's pretty much English.
Okay. But back to this face-changing man. It sounds like some kind of X-Men stuff. I heard the show was realistic, but let's be honest, what's realistic about completely reconfiguring your bone structure? It sounds cool, though. I feel like they could go a lot of different places with that. But I don't know, it doesn't seem real.
Yeah, that's normal. Face changing, whatever.
You look really good when you're not talking.
Oh, bam. Face.
Zing.
Wait, what?
Basically, I'm a Game of Thrones fanatic, and there's no mention of any type of Lord of the Rings, anything, in the books or the television show.
I see. So, does this rank higher for you than Lord of the Rings? I'm assuming because you seem very advent about this.
Lord of the Rings is 3 books of 300 pages, while Game of Thrones is
7 books.
7 books.
7 million pages.
Of 3,000 million pages.
That wins every time.
I understand that. I love Lord of the Rings, but it just seemed to be 5 hours too long. I'm hoping the series doesn't go down that path of it being really long and drawn out like that was.
That's why it's a television show.
Yeah,
of course,
but there is a dwarf in Game of Thrones, right?
Oh, dwarf. That's
yes,
right.
Tyrion, House Lannister. That's actually one of my favorite theorist debate, that he might be actually the bastard son of the Mad King Aerys. So he could possibly be a Targaryen also and be a head of the dragon.
That sounds kind of similar to The Hobbit.
It's not Lord of the Rings. If you want to duel about it, I brought my sword, so...
Duel.
Well,
wow.
so did I.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to fight about it?
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
wow.
do it.
All
Great.
right,
I'm
well,
getting my
well,
big
well,
girl
well,
panties
all
on.
right. Hold on.
let's not have it. We don't have
Yeah,
insurance
that's
for
right.
all this, so
Get these
let's not
mics
get any
off.
injuries or whatnot. We should chill with all this nonsense.
This is gonna be stupid.
This
I
is
think.
dangerous. All right. You're gonna knock over things at this
Don't
point.
hit me.
All right,
I'm-
so- all right.
Man,
All right.
I lost a finger.
All right, chill.
I just lost a finger.
Well, relax, guys. No more fighting here. Listen, we're not insured for this, all right? We're not insured for all this. Stay tuned, people. We'll be back after this with more Weekly Burghy. Good God, knock it off, people.
How old are you, kid?
Welcome back. Well, folks, it's another episode in the books, huh, Dave?
Yeah, it was crazy tonight.
I know, halfway done with the season. It's almost depressing a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
But the good thing, I guess, it means we're closer to summer and vacation.
Yes, I feel you on that. Beach, booze, boobs.
It's all about the boobs, if you ask me.
Any boobs.
Boobs and some lemonade. Oh my God. A hot dog?
How about take those two and put them together?
Oh, boobs and lemonade.
and lemonade. All right, whatever.
Goodness gracious.
We're going to postpone all that because we here care about PSTV, so we're going to keep the programming coming to you. That's right. We plug all day here. That's what we're all about. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope we didn't screw up too much because you'll be able to tell. Am I right, Dave?
You know, being live, I don't think we screwed that much. I mean,
did all right.
you did more than I did.
I did
but
not.
I had like
there
3
was definitely
lines.
some biffs here and there.
Always.
I think
it's going
Steve
to happen.
was a little god awful.
Crazy, if you ask me.
No, I was just playing. Steve's a good guy sometimes. So we killed it.
Yep.
We look good doing it.
Oh,
Some of
yeah.
us, at least, as per usual. You know.
Not me.
So basically, Plattsburgh, remember, keep it tight, take it sleazy, and have a good night. That's how we roll.